Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. CC Sabathia gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Bird on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in. And he sure enough did. A leadoff hit to start this game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271, 18 homers and 47 RBIs. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch, and Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Previous history with Sabathia, 21 knocks in 70 tries. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Sabathia now with the 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Manny Machado now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here it comes, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
None out, runners at first and second. Left field and deep. Gardner ranging back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
CC ready with the 2-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
In now, Pedro Alvarez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now the first pitch from CC. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. "23 pitches already here in the first inning. Ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. Chris Tillman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Sorry, that's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that misses. 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1.
Nope.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Hardy for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Tillman gets the sign. 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Tillman ready with a 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Chris Johnson now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Hitter, Chris Johnson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Previous history with Sabathia, 13 base hits in 44 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, catcher, Francisco Pena.
Standing in, Francisco Pena. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His club trails 1-0. Digging in, Greg Bird. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Gentry has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And at second base, Jonathan Scope. Nobody has a better arm on the pivot than Jonathan Scope. I'll measure anybody with it. He's got a rocket.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 12 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6. Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the Bronx after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. He'll stand in now against C.C. Sabathia to get the inning started. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into second, and he's safe.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Manny Machado, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Now batting, Mark Trumbo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh and 1, here it comes. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 12 hits in 47 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 10 home runs and 47 RBIs. One and 0 pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Trumbo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Starlin Castro will be next. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Pedro Alvarez.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch from CC. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. And a neck high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Chris Johnson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
The batter,
here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. number 197 in his career, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
In now,
Catcher.
Francisco Pena.
Francisco Pena.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The O's lead this thing 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's Tillman on 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Didi Gregorius will be next. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tillman's got his target. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
All right, Matt, let's go to the sequence. He finds himself down 0-2. We'll pick it up there. Then he fights off not 1, 2, but 3 pitches, gets to the 6th pitch, and boom, base hit. Great at bat. That's one he's going to remember.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Got Holliday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
This is a foul ball. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. In there, and it's even at 1. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gardner sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tillman into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 1 for 5.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit well out toward left field. Gentry looking up, gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro, number 22 on the year, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Up next,
standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Tillman ready with a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Hardy's there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
33, Greg Bird.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Yeah, I guess they lost their patience and just decided they were going to get back in this thing with 2 quick swings of the bat. Still down 1, but they definitely have momentum on their side now.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh,
2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, He's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
And Holiday has a base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Nothing worse than falling behind to a really good hitter. You know he's got you in a 3-1 count, but I think he'll take it just giving up a single.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Vidal Nuno takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
54, Vidal Nuno.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Orioles lead it 3-2. Back here in the Bronx, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Dylan Betances is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Johnson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Chris Johnson.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.J. Hardy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Pena.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Pena. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is foul right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Ready once again, Craig Gentry. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're up 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for
He'll
the
start
Yankees.
things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, interesting. He went back to the same spot, and hey, why not? If the umpire is going to give you a little bit out of the strike zone like he has, keep attacking that spot.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. Up high, 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's really struggled, 0 for 10. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Tyler Wilson
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Starlin Castro will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Oriole bullpen does the job. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman, number 13.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson, 1 for 6. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 201 in his career. And it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez, number 36 on the year for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The second baseman, number 6. Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles are on top, 5-2. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Givens.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Sanchez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Great shot there at the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx. Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Johnson.
Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on the move. 1 out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Settling in now, J.J. Hardy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Francisco Pena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Craig Gentry. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for the Orioles, and it remains 5-2. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees. Right
So
fielder,
striding forward now, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that misses 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
5-2 the final score tonight. Baltimore get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Tillman earns win number 7 on the season. Zach Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Tillman. His record is now 7-13. Credit the save to Zach Britton, his 35th. The loss goes to CC Sabathia. He falls to 7-10. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.